Hi all, I'm Melinda Goodman, Director of Marketing and Communications at the International Peace Garden. I didn't expect to be coming live to you today. I expected that you'd only be hearing from Tim and Christine at the International Music Camp with a few remarks from Tim, our CEO at the Peace Garden. But here we are. A lot of things haven't been normal in the last few weeks, so why should they be any different today? That being said, we hope we have resolved all of the technical difficulties and we've created a solution that will still allow you to watch live. In the meantime, it has been a difficult season for all of us as we have faced unprecedented situations related to COVID-19, and that's no truer from the truth than with the International Music Camp, who had to postpone their 65th annual season. But that being said, with your help, they'll be back in 2021 to celebrate that 65th anniversary with a new crop of students, but they need your help. Today, this concert is meant to be a fundraiser for their COVID-19 Stabilization Fund to help pay the valuable staff and operating costs that allow them to stay in business till next season. So throughout tonight, if you'll be willing to click on the donate link attached to this button or visit their website at internationalmusiccamp.com, you'll have an opportunity to make a donation to support their future endeavors. Here at the International Peace Garden, we're proceeding business as usual. The plants are in the greenhouse. We're getting ready to put them in the ground in the next couple weeks, Mother Nature willing. There was some snow today, so that's hard to say. But all things aside, we're waiting on government information and port entry information, hoping to be able to welcome you back sooner than later. So stay tuned to our Facebook page for updates and information on when the Peace Garden will be open. But in the meantime, stay tuned tonight and watch the many amazing performers that are going to have a lot of great music to share. Thank you and stay safe.
Hello everyone, we are Christine and Tim Bauman and we are the camp directors of the International Music Camp. Really excited to spend some time with you today to celebrate all the mothers of mother figures in our lives and also showcase the talents of our amazing IMC faculty as a fundraiser for our COVID-19 Stabilization Fund. We are recording all of our introductions ahead of time, that way we can watch the performances along with you later tonight.
As you know, this summer at the International Music Camp will be very different. Foregoing camp for the safety and well-being of our campers, staff, faculty, and all of their families and communities they call home was not an easy choice, even if we know that it was the wise one. So in light of that decision, we're now working to be ready for an amazing camp season in 2021. To bridge us over to next summer, we will still need to pay for essential operational expenses like rent, insurance, and then the promotion and preparation things that we purchase as we get ready for camp next summer. Today's fundraising concert will help us with that. Every dollar that you give today will help make an amazing camp experience happen next year for young people from all over the world. You can donate on the Facebook link attached to this performance here today, or you can head over to the IMC website, internationalmusiccamp.com, and read more about other ways to donate and support this awesome 65-year-old institution. Before we get to the main performance, we want to say thank you to the International Peace Garden for their constant support and partnership with the International Music Camp. We couldn't make today happen without their team. We're also enjoying today's concert with a cup of tea, and we had some baked goods earlier in the day from Prairie Sky Breads here in Minot. Thanks for putting together the Mother's Day tea boxes and for your help and support to enhance this special event.
Now it's time for the music. Our first performance today is from the awesome duo of Sharon and Dr. Joel Pugh. Sharon is a member of the IMC Joint Board of Directors and a mainstay at Poplar's Music in Grand Forks. Joel is a professor of music at the University of North Dakota and a longtime euphonium and low brass instructor here at IMC. Euphonium players tend to have a tendency to be technical wizards or virtuosos, and Dr. Pugh is no exception. Early in the mornings at IMC, you can usually hear Dr. Pugh warming up in Hot 32. They'll start today with Allegro Spirituoso, Fast and with Spirit, composed by Senai, and the Broadway classic I Dreamed a Dream from the musical Les Mis, as well as an arrangement of the tune Lily of the Valley called Glorious Ventures by Peter Graham. Enjoy!
Hi, we're Joel and Sharon Pugh, and I'm on the board of directors for the International Music Camp, and Joel has been on the faculty there for over 15 years now. And we are pleased to be able to perform for you from the comfort of our living room in Grand Forks, North Dakota.
Okay, thank you. That was a number called Lever Spirit Toso. It's a Baroque transcription of a gypsy dance, which is usually played by a violin. And I have memories, IMC memories of this piece by playing in a faculty recital with Diane Thornton. So, next piece we're going to play is very different. I like to play something technical on euphonium than something lyrical because it's just really nice to play songs with this instrument. And the musical Les Mis has many, many gorgeous songs, and we're going to play the song I Dreamed a Dream, and it sounds really good on euphonium, I think. So, and then we're going to close our short program with a Salvation Army piece. Salvation Army was something in which I did my dissertation a number of years ago, and they have a wonderful wealth of music, and this is something called Glorious Ventures, which is variations on an old hymn called He's the Lily of the Valley. So I Dreamed a Dream right now.
Okay,
Okay,
hit
you know
a
what?
anchor on the ending.
That was as good,
Just a reminder that you are still able to donate to the International Music Camp by clicking on the donate button attached to this video. Moving on to our next performers. Katie Abraham is a flute player and faculty member at IMC during session 3. She's also a music educator in the Seven Oaks School Division in Winnipeg, Manitoba, and an excellent musician. Her husband, Matt Abraham, is a percussionist with the Winnipeg Symphony Orchestra, and he teaches percussion at IMC during session 3 also. He's a music educator in the Pembina Trails School Division in Winnipeg. Today, we get to hear a cool duet from both of them called Tico Tico no Fuba by Zekina de Abreu, and then there'll be a transcription of a Bach partita that is arranged for flute, and then finally a fun variation on the Westminster Clock theme by James Latimer. If you don't know the Westminster Clock theme, my hunch is you'll recognize it when you hear it. Enjoy!
Hi there, I'm Katie Abraham, and this is my husband Matt Abraham, and we would like to play today Tico Tico non Fuba. This is dedicated to all the mothers out there, especially our mothers. Hi there, my name is Katie Abraham. This is Bach's partita, the Allemande movement for flute. Happy Mother's Day, everyone.
So timpani players never get the melody. And for all the mothers who are the only reason their kids get anywhere they're going on time, this is a timpani solo, Variations on the Westminster Clock Theme by James Latimer.
While we get ready for our next performer, we wanted to share with you a few of our favorite numbers and fun facts about the International Music Camp. The average number of campers we have in a single summer is about 2,000. The average number of support staff it takes to make IMC run smoothly, about 65. The average number of artist teaching faculty who come to IMC each summer, about 185. The number of buildings that IMC operates while at camp is 72. And then here's one of the big ones. The numbers of meals we cook for our campers, staff, and faculty every single week. If you take 18 meals times the average of about 350 campers plus faculty plus staff, some weeks it's many more, some weeks it's a little bit less. But that's 7,200 meals in the dining hall every single week, not counting Saturday lunches when families come and eat with their campers before the concerts. And finally, the number of positive memories and friendships that start at IMC and last a lifetime, well, we've lost track, so we're pretty sure it's an infinite number, and it's a pretty awesome thing. Our next performer is one of many IMC alums that we are proud to have work with our campers. Miss Kara Dixon grew up on a farm outside of Boissevain, Manitoba, and attended IMC as a camper during her childhood. As a professional music educator now in Brandon, Manitoba, Miss Dixon is the pop choir accompanist for Choir Week at IMC. That's session 4. She'll be performing the charming Cole Porter tune, The Tale of the Oyster.
Good afternoon and happy Mother's Day. My name is Kara Dixon, and I am so pleased to be a part of this concert this afternoon for the International Music Camp. I'm originally from Boissevain, Manitoba, which is the border town on the Canadian side of the International Peace Garden, and therefore I've had a long relationship with both the International Peace Garden and the International Music Camp, having attended concerts when I was younger. And also going to the International Music Camp in 1985 and 1986 as a student. I was there for piano, band, and choir. And it wasn't until 2014 I got the best opportunity to become faculty at the International Music Camp, and I jumped at the opportunity, and I've thankfully been able to return since then. This would have been my 6th year. Anyway, I would like to perform for you today The Tale of the Oyster by Cole Porter. Down by the sea lived a lonesome oyster, every day getting sadder and moister. He found his home life awfully wet, and longed to travel with the upper set. Poor little oyster. Fate was kind to that oyster, we know, when one day the chef from the Park Casino saw that oyster lying there and said, I'll put you on my bill of fare. Lucky little oyster. See him on his silver platter, watching the queens of fashion chatter, hearing the wives of millionaires discuss their marriages and their love affairs. Thrilled little oyster. See that wife of social climber, feeding the rich Mrs. Barbenheimer. Think of his joy as he gaily glides down to the middle of her gilded insides. Proud little oyster. After lunch, Mrs. H complained. She says to her hostess, I've got such pains. I came to lunch on my yacht today, but I think I'd better hurry back to Oyster Bay. Scared little oyster. Off they go through the troubled tide, the yacht rolling madly from side to side, tossed about till the poor young oyster finds that it's time he should quit his oyster. Comes the oyster. Back once more where he started from, he murmured, I haven't a single qualm, for I've had a taste of society, and society has had a taste of me. Wise little oyster.
The teaching faculty that work with our campers at the International Music Camp are the best that both Canada and the United States have to offer. As university professors and professional artists and artisans, they spent years of their lives practicing, rehearsing, playing, performing, and teaching to hone their craft. We're fortunate that they take a week or more of their summers to work with our young artists and help train the next generation of artists and supporters of the fine arts. Up next, we have accomplished performers and teachers as individuals. Doctors Diana and Eric Anderson combined to form a powerful and artistic team. They both are professors of music at Minot State University, and we know that you will love what they have in store for you today.
Remember, if you're enjoying these performances, you're able to click to donate on this link and help make sure that the International Music Camp and all of these great faculty performances happen in future summers. Here's a bit of IMC history for you. Did you know that when IMC had its first summer program in 1956, there were 132 students that studied band and baton twirling? And that was our first group of campers. Today, in a normal summer, we see over 2,000 campers who come to study in over 40 different programs. Since the beginning, we have always hosted free concerts, whether it's our faculty performing or our student talent show or our end of the week camper showcase. One year, the first year, they took that concert on the road to Brandon, Boissevain, and then finally the Peace Garden over a 3-day period, and they welcomed over 400 people in the Boissevain concert and over 1,000 friends, family, and visitors for their final concert in the formal gardens at the International Peace Garden. In a normal summer, these free weekly concerts still happen, and they are open to the public. You can find all of that information on our internationalmusiccamp.com website, through press releases, or through the print material that we distribute to local communities. Moving on to our next performers, we have a great duo from the University of North Dakota. We have Dr. Lisa Bost Sandberg on flute and Dr. Scott Sandberg on saxophone. Cool thing about this duo is that Lisa is actually an IMC alum and studied here in summers when she was a middle school and high school student. We're thrilled to have them performing, and we know that you'll love what they have in store for you.
Hi everyone, I'm Lisa Bost Sandberg. I've been a flute instructor at IMC for several years, and I actually was a camper back when I was in junior high and high school. Today I'm playing a piece by a Norwegian composer, Øystein Sommerfeld. The piece is titled Vårlåter, which means spring tunes.
I'm Scott Samrick. I've been teaching saxophone at IMC for 7 summers now, and I'm going to be playing 2 short unaccompanied pieces for alto saxophone. The first one is from an American composer, a gentleman by the name of Herbert Kuff. The title of the piece is Introduction, Dance, and Furioso, and is in 3 movements: Introduction, Dance, and Furioso. other piece that I'm going to play is by an Australian composer, Barry Cockcroft. The piece is entitled Black and Blue. In it, he uses some extended techniques or some more modern techniques for the saxophone. Multiphonics, playing more than one note at the same time, key clicks, and timbre changes or tone changes. What he attempts to do in this piece is to make a full jazz band sound in one saxophone. He does this by the opening being the soloists by themselves, then the full band comes in, and that's the multiphonics. There's a drum solo in it, the key clicks, and then at the very end a muted wah-wah trumpet, the timbre changes. So I hope you enjoy Black and Blue.
Hi everyone, I'm Lisa Bost-Sandberg.
And I'm Scott Sandberg. We're from Grand Forks, North Dakota.
And we're playing the first movement of Beethoven's Duo in C major.
Like I said earlier, there are over 40 different programs for campers to study and participate in at the International Music Camp. We even have a 4-day adult camp program at the end of each season. This means that there are over 40 different disciplines that our professionals represent. Our next faculty performance comes to us from Miss Peggy Dahl-Bartunik, and she started teaching with us on the organ program. She later shifted to be one of our accompanists for the musical theater program, and she is a person who is full of energy and a kind soul, and we're very lucky to have her as a longtime supporter of the International Music Camp and all that it represents. And remember, you too can be a supporter of young people and their participation in the arts by donating today to the International Music Camp.
My name is Peggy Dahl-Bartunik, and I'd like to thank you for coming to this concert today, and I'd like to welcome you into my home, which I sometimes refer to as Peggy's Organ Emporium, because I have a piano, and right now I have 5 organs. You'll see 2 of them, I think, later. Anyway, music camp was a huge part of my life. I attended as a 10th grader, later went on to become a music teacher. Some of my students went to camp, some of them went on to become music teachers. One of them was my son. He attended first as an 8th grader, and I know that he would not now be a music teacher if he hadn't gone to camp that year, where he was told that he needed to be taking private lessons during the school year, which he did. And he became a very serious musician. And now he's teaching other kids, and that is just great. I returned to camp a number of years ago, first teaching organ, but then for maybe 10 years was one of the accompanists for the musical theater program. Music camp became one of my very favorite weeks of the year because I knew that wonderful things would happen every day with the students. And then at night, we really played hard, and we really had a very fun time. I made great friends, still friends now, and it's just a great place for kids and great place for the teachers. I picked 2 songs for you today. The first is You'll Never Walk Alone, which I think is a beautiful text for now, and the other is Accentuate the Positive, which I think also is pretty good text for now. I did them both on organ. I would have liked to have played piano for you, but the quality wasn't as good as I would have liked to have been. The last thing I'd like to say is the gift of music that we give students through camp, through having our children be in band, be in choir, take private lessons, truly is a lifelong gift. And this is evidence right now. During this time of staying home, I've probably been playing more than I have in a number of years, creating more. It's a good thing. It's a wonderful thing to be able to have music in my home when I'm alone. Thank you.
Accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, latch on to the affirmative, don't mess with Mr. In-Between. You gotta spread joy up to the maximum, bring gloom down to the minimum, have faith, the pandemonium's liable to walk upon the sea. To illustrate my last remark, Jonah in the whale, Noah in the ark. What did they do just when everything looked so dark? Man, they said you better accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, latch on to the affirmative, don't mess with Mr. In-Between. between.
Thank you to so many of you who responded to the video I posted of my interpretation of You'll Never Walk Alone for organ. Music touches our lives in so many ways. Although I enjoy making music alone, my greatest joy is making music with others, whether that's singing in a choir, directing a choir, accompanying solo vocal, solo instrumentalist, or leading hymn singing. I especially love playing piano organ duets with friends. Because that isn't possible at this time, I decided to play a duet with myself. The computer will be playing my organ video of You'll Never Walk Alone while I improvise a piano part. I'd like to dedicate this to the countless people who have touched my life through music. My former students, people I've met through Rogers, and fellow musicians. But I would especially like to play this for those with whom I've played duets before. Please know that I wish you were here playing with me. That time will come.
performers are a pair of people that are pretty special to us, mostly because they were campers in our dorms way back when Tim and I were both teens. That means the two of them sat in the same 500 seats in the world-class Burdick Center for the Performing Arts. They took the same trips down to the formal gardens for the beautiful flowers and the tasty ice cream, stood in the same dining hall lines, attended lessons, fundamental classes, sectionals, in the same Hudson classrooms that our current campers do in a normal summer.
Ryan and Sarah Christensen now call Chicago, Illinois home. Sarah is a freelance percussion instructor in the area and plays timpani with several of Chicago's many symphony orchestras, in addition to her teaching load. Ryan is the trombonist with the Dallas Brass Quintet and a trombone instructor at IMC for the jazz and concert band programs. Together, they've prepared a few classical and jazz arrangements for us to enjoy this evening. These selections are titled Meditation from Thais by Jules Massenet, Great is Thy Faithfulness by William M. Runyon, and This Little Light of Mine by Harry Dixon Lose. And remember, your support guarantees our ability to help maintain and care for these facilities and faculty members, so if you haven't already done so, please click the donate button on this post. Enjoy! And with that, we are at our final performer of the evening. We wanted to extend a thank you once again to our two partners in today's event, the International Peace Guard for hosting the event and providing the technical support, and to Prairie Sky Breads of Minot for taking care and providing some Mother's Day tea boxes to spread some joy to moms here in the Minot area.
As the camp directors of this amazing institution, we both believe in creating a positive and inspiring environment for our campers, staff, and faculty to call home for a week or more every summer, and we plan to do so again next year. We know that music and the arts are important tools to bring people together from different skill levels, backgrounds, languages, and countries to find common ground and shared goals, and the Peace Garden will continue to be the perfect place to do so. But for now, we trust you to continue music and art in the comforts of your home or community, and please stay well. We will have activities, events, and limited edition IMC merch available throughout the summer, so stay tuned to the IMC Facebook page to stay in the loop for all of these activities as well as information for the 2021 season.
So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you again for your support of the International Music Camp. We invite you to join us in person at any or all of the concerts in the summer of 2021 because the music and art will go on. Please also take some time to support the International Peace Garden. They too are a nonprofit organization and will feel the pain of reduced tourism and travel, cancellation of events, and a delayed opening. You can support them with a donation or an annual membership. And when we get the all clear, be sure to visit because they and the flowers will be waiting. Thanks so much for tuning in today, and thank you to all of the women who serve as mothers and motherly figures in our lives. Happy Mother's Day.
We're going to close with one of our longtime faculty members, Sister Dorothy. She's a freelance folk musician from Winnipeg, Manitoba, and is part of our garage band faculty, and she coordinates the guitar program at the summers. She'll be bringing us a traditional favorite and one of her original works. So here's Sister Dorothy performing Poor Wayfaring Stranger and International Woman. Happy Mother's Day, everybody.
Happy Mother's Day.
Hello, I'm Sister Dorothy. Wayfaring Stranger is a Southern Mountain song. We don't know who originally wrote it, but we do know it's been sung for over 100 years. I'm just a poor wayfaring stranger, traveling through this world of woe. But there's no sickness, no toil or danger in that bright land to which I go. I'm going there to see my father. I'm going there, no deep, but beauteous fields lie just beyond me, where ransomed souls their vigil keep. I'm going there to see my mother. She said she'd meet me when I get there. I'm only going over Jordan. I'm only going over home. I want to wear a crown of glory when I get there to that bright land. I want to shout, shout creation story in concert with that blood-washed band. I'm going there to meet my Savior, to sing His praise forevermore. I'm only going over Jordan. I'm only going over home. I'm only going over Jordan. I'm only going over home. Over Jordan. I'm going home. I was invited to perform on International Women's Day in Kingston, Jamaica one year. I wrote this song especially for that event. Now I'd like to share it with you, my brothers and sisters. Dee-dee-dee-dee, dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Dee-dee-dee-dee, dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. I am an international woman. You are my family. I am an international woman. You are my family. We are all sisters. We are all brothers. We are all one family. We are all sisters. We are all brothers. We are all one family. We have women. We have men. We have little children. We have women. We have men. We have little children. We all go to sleep in the night. We all rise up in the morning light. We all go to sleep in the night. We all rise up in the morning light. I am an international woman. You are my family. I am an international woman. You are my family. We are all sisters. We are all brothers. We are all one family. We are all sisters. We are all brothers. We are all one family. We like to eat something sweet. We like nice shoes on our feet. We like to eat something sweet. We like nice shoes on our feet. We all want to be loved. We all want to give love. We all want to be loved. We all want to give love. I am an international woman. You are my family. I am an international woman. You are my family. We are all sisters. We are all brothers. We are all one family. We are all sisters. We are all brothers. We are all one family. We come from different places. We all have different faces. We all are different races. We are one family. We come from different places. We all have different faces. We all are different races. We are one family. I am international